Angelique, I've got something for you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Angelique. Happy birthday to you. I'd like to point out that Angelique did not get a strange birthday wish from me. I am, in fact, wearing clothes. Alright girls, well as you can see by the huge difference in lighting, it has been a couple hours since I last filmed the intro, and like everyone else, it's kind of been one of those weeks where I don't really feel like talking about much. I don't know, I didn't really do that much last week, so I'm going to make this short and sweet. So Anna, I am going to give you a grace period. I read the comment that Janice wrote. I didn't realize that a bunch of our videos have actually been pretty late. And that's okay. You were going through stuff, and I get it. And it's hard to get these videos up. And I had the perfect penalty for you, but I will just save that for another day. So you're excused from the penalty for now. So we've been watching Psych all day again today. I went and worked out this morning. I was so tired because I went to bed really late last night. Yesterday I went and saw Now You See Me with a bunch of people from my church, and it was kind of a weird movie, but of course I wasn't really expecting much because it's from Summit Entertainment, so you know, nothing great comes out of that company. I have some other things that may or may not be news, but I'm not going to talk about that just yet because I don't really know what's going on with that. But it could affect everyone in the distant future, not right now, of course, but there's that. Oh, I got a call a couple hours ago from It's Sugar, and I have a job interview on Friday, which is really funny because I thought that it was super late and that by this time I wouldn't even be getting calls for jobs, and I was kind of just coming to the conclusion that I wasn't going to have a job. And it's great that I have this interview now, but now I have all week to worry about it, and it's getting so late that my commitments are starting to come up, and so I'm really worried that if I do get hired then I won't have time to ask for time off. And I just started talking about like potentially taking an entire week's worth of a road trip all the way up to Portland because I want to go to Portland so badly. Oh my gosh, guys, the more that I've looked into Portland this year, the more and more I've realized that that is where I belong. Like, I need to go there. I'm not getting what I need at U of A, and I'm sorry to say that, girls, but you know, it's true. And Portland is definitely the place where there's everything. Every corner you turn, there's something to do. The nightlife is great. The arts community is great. The theater is great. There's theaters everywhere there. It's just amazing. Speaking of theater, I really, really want to start voice lessons because that's something that has been kind of nagging me for the past couple days, is that I used to have, as the judges in my choir used to call it, a stunning alto voice because I had like this really choral voice, and I could sing up to a first soprano all the way down to tenor notes, and I had this really long vocal range. And because I haven't sung for an entire year, that range has gone from here to here, like barely an octave. I don't even know. And I've never known how to belt right, or like known any proper technique other than what I've kind of picked up along the way. And because of that, it's definitely hurting because my octaves have changed so much and my range has changed so much that when I try to hit those notes that I even could hit before, it's really hurting my vocal cords, and I don't want to like damage them for good and never be able to sing again, because that, to me, that is the most terrifying thing that could ever happen to me. Singing is so important to me. I never want to lose that, and so it's really scary to think about how that could happen. So I really want to do vocal lessons, and so I went to my friend's vocal teacher, and she actually was in the original cast of Les Mis on Broadway, and she played Eponine, and she's done a lot of other stuff. She was on Broadway for like 25 years, and so then she came to Arizona because she wanted to settle down and have a family later in life, and now she's doing vocal lessons. And my friend Caitlin goes to ASU, and she is also in theater, and so she's been taking lessons from her, and Caitlin has this amazing belting voice, and so she invited me to go listen to the vocal lesson the other day, and so I went with her, and I was so impressed because the teacher is Kelly James. You can probably look her up. I'm sure there's pictures of her in Les Mis and stuff. She hears your voice just through warming up on the piano, basically, and then she automatically knows like what songs are good for your voice, and then she helps you compile an entire audition booklet. So Caitlin has a jazz song, a classical song, a pop rock song, a really belty song, a really intimate song. She's got a wide variety of songs that she can just pull out on a whim if an auditioner asks her to show a variety of different things. And I think that's so awesome because not only is Caitlin getting these vocal lessons and she's growing so much, she's also being prepared to audition, and I've never been able to do that for myself. So if I can have someone who is helping me strengthen my voice and strengthen my confidence in my voice, along with finding me pieces that I can work with, that's amazing. So I'm really hoping that can go on, and that's basically it. Yeah, that's all that I had to say. My calendar changed. It's June. That means Tobuscus. All right. And with that, I'm gonna say goodbye. Night, guys.